Great to catch up with you all. Amanda C. Watts here from Oomph.Global, and today I am sharing with you the five types of content that you need to be creating so that you attract the high value clients to your accounting firm or your business consulting firm. So let's dive in. All right, so there's three problems that you guys have when it comes to content marketing. One is that you watch the other people around you have great success. So you think that the people who get all the likes and all the comments, they've cracked the content marketing code. And this can leave you feeling a little bit overwhelmed because you're not them and you're like, how do they create that content and get that interaction? The second problem is that you maybe are really nervous about showing up and creating your own content. You don't know what to say. You don't know how to help people with your content marketing. And it's a real struggle to even get anything out of your mouth if you're doing video or knowing what to write. So it's you're looking at people as your first problem, and that makes you go, oh, I can't do what they're doing. Then the second problem is that you don't know what to write. And then the third problem is when you do write something, you're like crickets, like nobody likes your stuff. Nobody reaches out. Nobody wants to buy from you. And you're like, oh, this content marketing doesn't work. I've had enough. You can have it back. I'm not going to do it anymore. Content marketing is not something I need to worry about. And I see it happen so many times. And there's also a fourth problem. And this only applies probably to about 50% of you, this fourth problem. But the fourth problem is that you are struggling to actually even show up in the first place. You have fear. You have fear about being judged. You have fear of writing the wrong thing. You have fear that what you're going to put out isn't good enough and is going to do you more harm than good. And you have fear that maybe, people are just not going to like you. And that stops you from creating content. And it's horrible, and I understand that. And many times I have not put stuff out for fear of being judged, for fear of going, oh, it's a bit controversial, for fear of what are people going to think of me if I say that. And it's a big thing, and I get that. I totally get that. But what I want to share with you today is 5 kind of ideas that you can do to make sure that you are showing up with your content marketing in a confident way. Okay, so it's about making sure that you show up and you're confident, because at the end of the day, when we do content marketing, we have to make sure that we are in control of what we put out there and not our peers. So our peers don't encourage us to do the wrong thing or the right thing. Okay, we have to listen to our intuition. And also, we have to actually feel confident when we do it, and we have to show up in a way where we don't spend all night worrying about the fact that we have to create a video or write a blog or even put a couple of lines up on social media. So I talk a lot about being vital, and vital is where you are an essential part of your ideal client's business. So as an accounting firm owner or as a business consultant or business coach, you are going to be in one of 2 camps when it comes to the businesses that you work with. One camp is that they're going to be saying, right, you're a cost, you're there to help me, you're there to help me with my business, but you are a cost. So if things get tight, I'm going to either ask you for a discount or I'm going to cancel you. The other kind of camp that you can be in is where you are essential, where you're vital. And I talk about being vital a lot. And vital is like, hey, you are so important to my business. You're the last thing that I'm going to get rid of when times get tough. I need you. You're my confidant. You're the person that stands beside me. And vital is all about making sure that people know that you are that person for them, and you need to remind them time and time again that you are essential. Vital means essential. You are essential to their business. You don't want to be in the throwaway camp where you're a cost. You want to be in the camp where you're an investment. Okay, so now then, content wise, what does that mean? Well, if we use the term vital, we have to create content that's valuable. And when we create content that's valuable, it's not the clickbait stuff. It's not the stuff that gets the likes and gets the comments because you've shared something that is controversial and maybe even made up. Like, I see people post things on social media and I'm like, that hasn't actually necessarily gone like that, but you've done that because you know that you're going to get likes and comments. We saw it. There was an accountant a couple of weeks ago put something really controversial up one day. It went viral. He got thousands and thousands and thousands of likes and comments, but those likes and comments were actually quite nasty and they didn't like what he said. And that's not a valuable post. He did not create a valuable post. Okay, so we need to think about creating valuable posts, and to know what is valuable, you need to speak to your ideal client and say, what pains do you have? And then when you're clear on those pains, you can create content that provides value to help them overcome those pains. The second thing is insightful. So V for value, I for insightful. Now, insightful is actually pulling back the curtain and showing your ideal client something that they didn't know. So it's statistics. Insights are statistics. Insights are stories and experiences and case studies. All of those things are like, oh, wow, your ideal client is going to look at you and they're going to be like, wow, I didn't know that. Okay, that's interesting. I've not looked at it that way. So it's myth busting. It's basically doing something that makes them go, okay. All right, so that's the second thing. So we provide value by knowing what their pains are and helping them with that. We provide insights with statistics and case studies. Then we have to build trust. So relationships of trust normally come from testimonials, interviewing your clients through video. Trust comes from experience. So, hey, for me, for example, I've been running my own business for 12 years. I've been doing marketing and branding for 27, nearly 28 years. Maybe even 29. Oh my gosh, 29 years. That's really scary. So I've been doing it for a very, very long time. Now, when you are aware that this is not I woke up one morning and decided to do marketing, you start to trust me. Then when you go to my YouTube and see that I've got 100 testimonials, you start to trust me even more. Then when you watch my videos and I show up all the time, you trust me even more. Okay, so you need to build content through, or you need to build trust through content, and that's proof. And it's also consistency. So you'll stop creating trust if you stop showing up, okay? And that's where, like myself, I'm an introvert. And I talk a lot about being an introvert and how to run a business as an introvert. And as an introvert, I get burnt out. And one of the things that I have to really manage is my energy. So a little tip for you is, if you find content marketing quite exhausting, if you show up on video or if you do webinars and you get tired, make sure you have you time. You have to preserve your energy when you do things like this. And I did a video every day for about 2 years. And at the end of it, I was exhausted and I couldn't actually produce videos. I think it was like 3 or 4 months. I didn't produce one video because I got burnt out. That was last year. So we have to preserve our energy. So we don't build trust if we are not consistent. So you have to have proof and you have to be consistent. So we've got value, we have to show the insights, and we have to build trust. Then we have to show that we're agile. So vital, the A for vital is agile. And things are happening. Like, things are happening here in the UK especially. There is talk of a recession. Some people will say we're in the recession. Some people say, no, we're not in the recession yet. Whichever camp you are in, people are struggling. And what we have to do as business owners, as business consultants, as accounting firm owners, we have to advise our clients on the best form of action right now. Not what happened a year ago, not 2 years ago, not 3 years ago. What is the best form of action that a client needs to take right now to get them through the next 12 months? And the thing is the advice that you give them today might be different to the advice that you give them in 3 months' time. So you have to be agile, and you do the proof that you're agile, and you show that you're agile by showing up with content marketing every single day and giving them the latest information, the latest advice, the latest ideas. Okay, so that's what happens when you show up with being agile. All right, and then finally, the L in vital is lucrative. Now, we're quite fortunate, really. I'm a business consultant, I'm a business coach. You are a business coach, a business consultant, or you run an accounting firm, and we're really lucky because we help people make money. We help people save money. And the most important thing when it comes to being able to sell high value services is, if you make or save someone money, it's easy to invest with you. It's not like you're selling widgets. It's not like you're saying, oh, let's have an extension on the end of the house. It's not like you're saying, oh, come and have a face massage. It's not that kind of thing. We're not selling something that doesn't have a really good return on the investment. What we're selling is ways to make money, ways to save money, and how to have a successful business. So when we run a business like that, we make people lucrative. And when you make someone lucrative, guess what happens? You become lucrative yourself. So when we're creating content, we have to show proof and ideas on how to have a more lucrative business. So you're going to show up and you're going to say to your ideal client, this is how you have a more lucrative business. And we focus on making sure that they're making and saving money. Okay, and that's the L in Vital. So let me just go through Vital again. It's a great example for you to remember all the time. Is this post giving value? So when you post something, is this post giving value? Is it valuable? Tick or a cross. Is it showing that I have insight? So is it positioning us? Is it positioning you as someone that has insights? Tick or a cross. Is it building trust with my audience? So am I showing proof that I can be trusted? Am I being consistent? Because consistency builds trust. Tick or a cross. Then A for agile. So am I showing up and am I giving the latest information, or am I giving backdated information from the past? So tick or a cross. And then L for lucrative is, am I showing them that they can make or save money? Tick or a cross. If you can do all of those every single week, so provide value on day 1, provide insights on day 2, build trust on day 3, show that you're agile on day 4, and give an example of how you make or save the money on day 5, you have 5 posts that you can do every single week. And if you just repeat that and repeat that and repeat that, I guarantee you will get high value clients. You will not necessarily get hundreds of likes and comments, but you will get high value clients. I've had over 700 clients in the past 5 years, and I would say 5-6 of them have ever liked or commented on my posts. But they come to me and I say to them, so why are we on this call today? And they say to me, well, I've been watching you on LinkedIn for 2 years. And I'm like, wow, I didn't even know. But they've been watching me, and then when the time is right, they reach out. And they do not question on price, and they buy from me because they see that I am vital to their success. If you want people to see that you're vital to their success, then provide value, provide insights, trust, show you're agile, and show how you can help them be lucrative, and in return, you will be too. All right, let me know your takeaways from this video. Comment below, let me know if you were live or watching the replay, and if you would like some support, if you are an accounting firm owner, a business coach or consultant, and you would like some support with your marketing and branding so that you can get higher value clients, so that you can create a business model that enables you to have more time freedom and that you can get your life back, then reach out, send me a message, or go to Oomph.Global and see if we can help. All right, I'll catch up with you all soon. Have a great day. Bye.